We live in a small town, 25,000 people, so it's rural Texas. We are a general dentistry office that is surgery oriented, and so we do a lot of full arches, but basic bread and butter dentistry as well. We are a very family type atmosphere, so it's we know our patients very well. We keep detailed notes on them and families, and they're long-term patients at our place. Absolute coincidence. My mentor and a dear friend came out here to the first inaugural class out here. Otherwise, because I never would have heard about this, which is baffling to me when I get this information and realize how far in front of the pack he is, and I'd never heard of it before. So thank goodness I know who I know, and I just happened to hear about it because no one's talking about this the way they should be. I expected very little because I did not understand the capabilities that every dentist has available to him to take a very archaic analog process and move it into 21st century digital and just streamline so many systems. Most of us don't know that that capability exists and how it can be done, and he's the wizard at this stuff, so it was good to come learn from him. I brought a lab technician, my friend Chris, and I brought 2 team members, Melissa and Sarah. Well, I was wondering why it was considerably more expensive than some of the other classes I had done, and I no longer question any of that. It's a tremendous value just in what you learn. We're going to save so much time once we implement, because learning about it's one thing, implementing is another thing, but the amount of cost reduction each patient will experience. So we transfer that to the patient. It's going to be a very valuable course long term. They're wonderful. They're fantastic. They kept us fed and watered, and they were very, just a great group. Not a fair question. Every day you're getting a drink of water through a fire hydrant, and you're just trying to record it and listen and pay as much attention as you can because it's overwhelming. It's so much good information that we're not taught as dentists. That's huge, and the only thing I'm upset about, even though I paid to bring extra staff, I still didn't bring enough. You need everybody here. He's got a person who is the best at what they do, their communication style, the notes they take, the way each team member hands the baton off to the next, so they know everything about the patient, so there's no dropped balls along the way. And so we're gonna come back. I'm gonna bring more people because this is a model to pattern your office after. Very good. The hands-on is good because someone who gives a lecture at a podium is one thing. Someone who to have the consult that morning, you do the surgery, you mill the teeth, and he puts it in that afternoon, and the fit is perfect. You can't, that's not luck. I mean, that's predictable experience. And so getting to see that in action was critical. Do not come. I want to be the only other guy out there doing this, so don't come. It's a horrible class. No, this class is everybody. If you're doing full arch dentistry, if you're doing big expensive treatment plans, there's technology out there that is, maybe we're being told about it, but we don't believe it's real. And here you get to see, not only is it real, he's been doing it for years. And he's the master at incorporating it into a real practice. And so learning from Dunlop is critical. The more staff you can bring, and maybe even after the fact, we're going to come back and do a one-on-one treatment with them where you just follow them around for the day and watch how they interact with the patients, because they'll have people wander in here and end up signing up for treatment because it's so different than, I mean, he's so far in front of Clear Choice, what people consider as this great model out there. He's light years in front of them. So to know that that type of training out there is available, I didn't know it was available, and I'm just privileged to find out this place exists.